Straight away for 4. What an innings.
On the 25th of August 2019, this man was busy becoming one of the most well-recognised people on the planet. But at the same time, there was another lesser-known Australian etching his face into cricketing folklore. His name is Luke.
G'day, how are we?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Hey.
Oh, he's got
good, thank
gear
you.
on as well.
Full Aussie gear. I love to see it.
Yeah, got it all on.
Luke, thanks so much for coming on. By the way, mate, it's actually really, really quite big of you because we've kind of we've used your face quite a lot on our social media over the last 18 months or so, 2 years. I mean, I'd first of all just want to say, did you know that how soon after that the winning runs from Ben Stokes, did you know that you were sort of like a meme almost?
Well, you know what? It's actually quite funny because, like, obviously at the time, like, I was absolutely distraught. Like, how did we lose the unlosable test in that situation, really? And so I was there with my old man, my dad. And so we got out of there pretty quickly because we didn't want to deal with the Barmy Army and the in-your-face type stuff. So we were walking down the road to the bus stop and I get a message from one of my mates here in Australia who didn't know that I was there, but he's caught it on TV. And he's just said, I'm about 99% sure that's you. And I just thought, oh, no, here we go.
Oh,
but
mate.
No way did I think it would take off like it did.
Mate.
It was definitely surreal.
Yeah,
You're a celebrity. You're a cricket celebrity. How does it feel?
Well, yeah, that's it. I've always kind of sat there and gone, oh, how does someone just become a meme? And well, you just got to cry at the cricket, I guess. And then you cop it.
You know what? Thanks for being such a good sport though with it, because you know, I mean, there's not a lot you can do in many ways, is there? So did you come over? You say you were there with your old man. Did you come over just to watch the Ashes then?
Well, yeah, originally, yeah, that was kind of the basis of the trip. Like I went over with my sister as well. We did some traveling as well, but yeah, it's been a dream of mine since I was a kid to go over to England, watch the Ashes there, and dream of my old man's too. So,
oh, brilliant!
It was a dream come true, and yeah, it was unreal. It was a great experience, but didn't think I'd become part of the furniture, really.
But you know, did you enjoy the experience? I know this is, you know, take away the fact that, you know, you were caught on TV crying at the cricket with Ben Stokes, but and in fairness, you probably had the last laugh actually, because you ended up sort of tying the series and retaining the earn. So you know, you did yeah. You didn't want to bring that up.
I wasn't going to bring that part up. But...
Well, I've done it for you. You know, in you know, fairness for fairness' sake. But we, you know, where else did you go? Was it just the Headingley Test, or which of the ones did you go to that series?
Yeah, so we went over there with just the tour package to go to the Headingley Test, but when we got over there, we ended up snagging tickets to day 5 at Lord's.
Oh wow!
Which was unreal as well. That was the day Steve Smith retired hurt, and Marnus Labuschagne came in, and yeah, so that was an unreal experience. We didn't really think we were going to be able to get tickets to the Lord's Test, but because there was a lot of rain that week and a lot of people, I guess, didn't really want to go, so we got some tickets out the front.
Brilliant.
And then yeah, we went to Headingley for the whole 4 days, and then that was it. Yeah.
What's it been like then since that famous Ashes tour? Do people recognise you in Australia? Do you get any flack on social media? What's it like for you?
Oh, every time the photo's used wherever, I get an absolute flogging from my mates. They just tag me in absolutely everything. Probably about 10 to 15 every time the thing on my Facebook goes off, and yeah, it's just all through Twitter.
You've got Chuck to thank for that. The guy you can't hear on the call is the social media man for the Barmy Army and the producer. So he's the guy that all your mates need to thank.
Yeah, no, I saw that he's one I've been talking to, and yeah, it's quite unreal, really.
Are you going to any of the test matches this time round then? I mean, but if you're just listening to the podcast, right? Luke is sat there and he's got his full Aussie gear on. He's got the cap, he's got the shirt on. Love to see it with a Christmas tree in the background. Very strange. But in terms of this series, and we're so jealous. We obviously can't come over, which is really disappointing. But for you guys, you can go and cheer Australia on. So, first of all, are you going? And also, second of all, what do you think? Do you think you're going to do it?
Well, no, unfortunately, wasn't able to work in with a schedule this year to go to any of the test matches, just because I live out in regional New South Wales, so about 5-hour drive from Sydney.
Wow,
it's the closest one, and just with some work and just some other stuff going on. I recently got married, recently got the new house, so wasn't able to get any time off work or anything for the upcoming series, which is a bit disappointing, but I'll definitely be cheering on from home.
Yeah. And what do you think? Do you reckon you're going to do it? What do you think? By the way, come on. I mean, we've been talking about Tim Payne the whole way through our podcast recording here, right? So I want just between from Englishman to Australian, right? What's going on? What's going on with that? What do you think? Is it a blessing in disguise?
Look, you know what? I think yes and no. I think Tim Payne's not the worst thing that's happened. We'll get a new captain in there, or either Steve Smith or Pat Cummins, I think, will be the new number one. But yeah, I think we've got what it takes to keep going through.
Okay.
To maybe even a whitewash again.
You know what? I was just about to say, Greg. He's very diplomatic and very laissez-faire for an Australian bloke, and then he just throws out the whitewash. Just
the whitewash in there.
Yeah, take that all back. You're all the same, you Aussies. All the same.
You're gonna have them things, aren't they? The hand things like they did last time with behind them collecting the urn. Unbelievable. Well, yeah. Look, Luke, I suspect that this won't be the last time we talk to you, and it certainly won't be the last time that any of our listeners or followers on social media see your face. I think any opportunity we get in this upcoming tour, I think there'll probably be a picture of you banged on our social media. If you have a bad session or something like that, yeah.
Have you ever been asked to recreate the magical moment, Luke?
Oh, all the time.
Can we have a recreation on the Shackles Are Off podcast right now?
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, it's more of an in the moment thing. You can't really just recreate the emotions.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
The hands on the head and the.
I'll tell you what. We'll do. Okay, so I'll be Nasser Hussain, right? Just imagine. Get yourself in the zone. You sat in the stand, right? Okay. Cut away for 4. What an innings. What a player. Oh. Take a bow. Ben Stokes. The Ashes are well and truly alive because of one cricketer. Come on, Luke. Come on. Cry for us.
Oh, I don't know. I can't get myself into the moment, but it's funny because it wasn't so much when he cut it away. It was more probably the 10 minutes I was still there for when the LBW was given not out and then Nathan Lyon dropped the run out. That was the moment I was just in there and just couldn't.
Tremendous effort, that, Luke. Tremendous effort, mate. Not easy, that acting stuff, is it?
It's not.
No.
It's not. And you know what? I love the fact that you've come on in this exactly the same clothing as what you were wearing on that day as well. Fantastic.
Well, yeah, it is good. The shirt's a bit tight these days, though. So
Luke, you're a legend. Thanks so much for coming on, mate. Really
no worries. Thank you very much. Awesome experience.